Finstex welcomes you to yet another exciting episode. This time we are bringing another great feast for tech lovers. According to reports by TechCrunch, Google's AI mode has introduced a groundbreaking feature that enables users to ask complex questions about images they upload or capture, leveraging the combined power of Google Lens and Gemini technology. This multimodal innovation allows AI mode to analyze entire scenes, understand intricate visual details, and provide nuanced, contextually rich responses to image-based queries. AI mode image analysis. The new image analysis feature in AI mode allows users to engage with visual content in innovative ways. Users can now upload photos or take new ones with their device's camera, then ask detailed questions about the image content. This functionality enables complex queries such as requesting book recommendations based on titles visible in a photo of a bookshelf. AI mode's advanced capabilities include understanding object relationships, materials, colors, and spatial arrangements within images, generating multiple queries about various aspects of the uploaded photo, providing contextually relevant responses with integrated links for further exploration or purchasing options, supporting follow-up questions to refine and deepen the analysis of visual content. TechCrunch.com favicon.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at something pretty interesting, Google's new AI mode. Specifically, its ability to understand images in, well, a completely new way.
Right. We've been looking into how Google Lens is now sort of fused with their Gemini AI.
Exactly. And it seems like it's really changing how you can interact with visual information. So our mission today is to unpack this, figure out how it works and what it really means for, getting information quickly just by looking at something.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever, looked at a photo and just wished you could ask it a question and get a proper, detailed answer back?
Well, yeah, that kind of interaction feels much closer now. The real power here, it seems, comes from combining Google Lens, which, let's be honest, is already pretty good at identifying stuff.
It knows what things are.
Right. But combine that with Gemini, Google's big AI model that really gets language. That's the game changer. Gemini's language skills really elevate what Lens can do visually. It's not just about naming objects anymore.
Okay, yeah, I see that. It's about understanding the whole scene, the context. Our sources show the AI can now grasp, relationships between objects.
Exactly. And identify materials, understand spatial arrangements, how things are actually set up.
Let's use that bookshelf example from the sources. So you take a picture of a bookshelf.
Right. Standard image recognition might just spit out books, shelf, maybe wooden shelf.
Pretty basic.
But with this Lens Gemini integration, the AI could potentially understand how those books are arranged. Are they grouped by genre? Maybe by author? Or just by size? It's analyzing the whole picture for those nuances.
And that's where it moves beyond just, neat tech into something genuinely useful, isn't it? It feels like a real step up from just standard image search.
Definitely. You're moving past just finding visually similar images online.
Right. Now, you can ask specific nuanced questions about that image and get contextual answers. It really looks like Google's move to compete directly with other AI search tools, like ChatGPT search, maybe.
Seems like it. And looking at the bigger picture, this whole multimodal approach, the AI understanding images and text together, gives them a potentially strong edge.
How so?
Well, it just allows for a much deeper, more interactive way for users to explore visual content. Think about the kind of really detailed questions you could start asking.
Yeah, the sources listed some great examples. Like you could ask the simple stuff, what kind of flower is this?
Sure, Lens could probably do that before.
But then you could follow up with, okay, so how do I actually take care of this specific flower? Getting that extra layer of info right there.
Or even asking about purpose. Like, what is this set up for if you see some weird collection of objects in a photo?
Right. Or back to the bookshelf, asking for recommendations based on the books you can see.
Suggest authors similar to the ones on the second shelf, or which of these are bestsellers right now? Getting recommendations directly from the visual. That's interesting.
And it's not just identifying things or getting recommendations. It's also about understanding the scene as a whole.
Like asking, what's actually happening in this picture?
Yeah. Or even deducing things like the time of day based on lighting and shadows. That's pretty sophisticated understanding.
And the ability to ask follow-up questions is key, too. You can drill down, tell me more about that object in the corner, or find me similar products online.
It also mentioned comparisons, right? You could show it two things and ask.
Yeah, like which of these two bikes is better for trails?
Mm.
Or how do these products differ in function? And presumably get a reasoned answer based on visual cues and its knowledge base.
So this brings up a good point about efficiency. For the listener, instead of doing like 5 different searches,
Right, trying to piece together information yourself.
you might get a much richer, more complete answer from just one image query and maybe a couple of follow-ups. It saves time, saves effort.
Definitely. The sources really highlight getting these context-rich answers. It's just a more intuitive way to gain knowledge from images. You're not just looking at them, you're interacting with them.
So the big takeaway here seems to be this powerful combination. Google Lens plus Gemini in this AI mode. It offers a new, potentially much more natural way to understand the visual world.
Yeah, it moves beyond just seeing what's in an image to actually comprehending it. The details, the context, the relationships, it's a deeper level.
It really does feel like it could change how we search, how we learn from visual information. So, okay, here's a final thought to leave people with. Think about all the images you scroll past or see every single day.
Countless.
What new insights, what hidden information could you suddenly unlock if you could just ask those images detailed questions? What knowledge is waiting in plain sight, just needing the right way to ask? That's the potential we're looking at here.